Hey guys, Ben Nash from Pivot Wealth here, and today I want to talk about a real barrier to financial success, which I call analysis paralysis. It sort of speaks to the point that these days there is so much information out there when it comes to everything, but your money in particular. You know, all the information is only a keystroke or two away on Google, but it's almost like you're drinking from the fire hose, and there's just so many options and too much information. It's really difficult to know who do you listen to and who do you trust. There's so much research out there. When I was writing my book, I sort of unleashed my inner money nerd and geeked out a bit on some of the research around this. But I found that there's actually some research that shows that the more information that you have, the less likely you are to make a decision. There's an organization out there called the Information Overload Research Group, which they dedicate their whole organization to researching information overload, which I thought was a bit strange. But it's a real thing that presents a massive barrier for people as well. So what I found is that if you keep analyzing, if you keep doing more and more research, you do end up less likely to make a decision because you're increasing your uncertainty. And if you don't act on information that you learn straight away, you actually lose a bunch of it because you forget, and it sort of gets caught up in the hype when you're looking at all of these other options as well. So my top tips to avoid information overload and to push through the inaction trap are: firstly, you should find a single source of truth. You don't need 10 opinions necessarily. Sometimes a second opinion is warranted, don't get me wrong, but find someone that you trust, that aligns with your philosophies, that understands you, that you can have confidence in, and use them as your single source of truth to get the knowledge. Secondly, you need to figure out how the process works for whatever it is that you're looking to do. What are the key steps that need to happen, and what are the key bits of knowledge that you need to make those decisions along the way? I call that focused knowledge. And then what you want to do is learn the key thing to take the next step and just keep your momentum building and moving forward. If you do that, you can learn incrementally. You don't have to learn everything at once. You just have to learn enough to take the next step. And then that way it allows you to push through the inaction gap and actually take action. The final tip that I've got for you is to be accountable to somebody, whether it's your partner, a mate, or potentially even a financial advisor or a finance professional. That's someone that can keep you moving forward and making sure that you're accountable to the things that you know that you need to do to get the results that you want. So analysis paralysis can be a major problem, but only if you let it be there. I hope these hacks and tips can help you sort of push through that barrier and ultimately take action to get the results that you want.